So we are proceeding with question number 6, and the question reads that if the gradient of a straight line is given by ky is equal to kx plus x, then plus 7, the gradient is 2. So this is the equation that we are given, and the gradient of all this equation of a line is 2. So what we are asked to find is to find the value of k and the value of y-intercept. So number 1, we need to find the value of k, and number 2, we need to find the value of the y-intercept. So the y-intercept and the value of k. So let's go about it so that we can see how we find the value of k and how we find the value of y. Actually, it's a very easy concept if we do remember the equation of a line. So remember that when we are speaking about the equation of a line, that is y is equal to mx plus a certain constant c. So whereby this m is the value of the gradient of this line and c is the constant. So let us rearrange our equation and form y is equal to mx plus c, so that after we have just obtained this equation of a line, we are going to rearrange it and find the value of k, and likewise the y-intercept, whereby the y-intercept is when x is equal to 0, and actually that will be the value of c. Okay, so from this equation, from ky, from ky is equal to kx plus x plus 7. So what I can do here is to collect the like terms that is ky is equal to factor out x here, and I'm going to remain with k plus 1, then plus 7. This is just the same equation. After that, I'm gonna do the value of k by dividing the value of k to each side. So in every term, I'm gonna divide the value of k. So divide the value of k here, divide k here, and divide k here. So I'm going to remain with y is equal to x. Y is equal to x, k plus 1 over k plus 7 over k. Oh, so this equation is similar to the equation of line. See, and let's check about it. The equation of line, which you have just obtained it here, we recall it and say it is mx plus c. Now see it, x is here, and this m here is just the same as this value here, and c is equal to this value. So the equation is similar, and by saying so, we can now use m, which was given as 2, and substitute it, equate it with k plus 1, then obtain the value of k. Easy like that. So we say 2, which is the gradient, m, is equal to k plus 1 over k. So this can be written over 1, and you can cross multiply and obtain k plus 1 is equal to 2k. After you have just cross multiplied. Let me rub here, and otherwise after rubbing there, I'm going to obtain k plus 1, which is equal to 2k. Then how do I find the value of k? Take this k to the other side, right? So I'm going to remain with 1 is equal to 2k minus k, which this means that 1 is equal to what? To k. So this can imply that k is equal to 1. Only that. So we have already obtained the value of k, but our question needed us to find the y-intercept. But remember, the y-intercept is equal to the value of c. But what is the value of c? Remember, the value of c is 7 over k. So the y-intercept now, y-intercept is obtained when x is equal to 0. That means it's just the value of c, which is 7 over k. So here we can just say y-intercept is equal to 7 over k, whereby k is equal to 1, so it is equal to 7 over 1. And by saying so, we can just say that the value of y-intercept is equal to 7. So our equation now, the equation of this line can be written. Now the equation of the line, we can write it is y is equal, remember the equation, y is equal to x, now it was k. Now let me just repeat what was written here. So here was x, then k plus 1 plus 7 over k, yeah, like this. So now we have the value of k, which is 1. So substitute here k, so we are having 1 plus 1, which is 2 over 1. So this is 2x plus the value of k here is 1, so 7 over 1 is 7. So this is the equation of line after obtaining the value of k, which is 1, and the value of y-intercept, which is 7. That's all about it.